कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत करते हुए सबसे पहले हम आमंत्रित करेंगे श्री वाई अनिल कुमार जी, जनरल मैनेजर बीएसडी मार्केटिंग। आप आए सर और स्वागत भाषण दें।
Respected MD and CEO sir, ED sirs, CEO sir, and my dear Centralites, a very good morning to all of you. It gives me a great joy and pleasure and immense pride to welcome you all of you for the 142nd Founders Day celebrations. Today that reminds us our beloved founder, Sir Sorabji Pochkhanawala, who by sense of patriotism, dedication and self-reliance gave birth to this iconic institution in which we are a proud part today. The bank was founded on 21st December 1911 by 30-year-old Sir Sorabji Pochkhanawala. Central Bank is the first Swadeshi bank in true sense, which is owned and also managed by the Indians. The bank was founded on 4 principles, that is finance, nation, industry and human resources. During the past 112 years, Central Bank of India has always met the expectations of the people, society and offered various banking innovations. Bank has seen various ups and downs and sailed through many rough weathers and every time bounced back strongly, and primarily due to the leadership and their belief in the ability of the committed employees of the bank. Despite imposition of PCA, our bank continued to deliver the banking and financial services and continue to focus on the banking innovations. Under the dedicated leadership, by redesigning the strategies and improving the compliance culture, bank has successfully emerged out of the PCA and rededicated to the well-being of all the stakeholders. Today is an auspicious day for all Centralites, a day to commemorate our beloved founder, Sir Sorabji Pochkhanawala, and dedicate ourselves in re-establishing our prime position in the banking industry. Today also, bank is announcing a bouquet of offerings to meet the needs of the customers. On the occasion of 142nd Founders Day, I once again welcome all of you in our journey to the glory and prosperity of the bank. Thank you, sir.
आदरणीय महोदय, साथियों, आज के इस पावन दिन पर हम लोग बहुत सारी योजनाएं और सेवाएं शुरू कर रहे हैं, जिनकी जानकारी देने के लिए हम आमंत्रित करेंगे संबंधित महाप्रबंधकों को। सबसे पहले आमंत्रित कर रहे हैं श्री मुकुल दांडिगे जी। सर आप आएँ और योजना के बारे में जानकारी दें। जोरदार तालियां साथियों।
Respected MD and CEO sir, Executive Directors, CVO, and all my dear Centralites. ESG, as we all know, is one of the very, very important topics that the country is venturing into. Banking sector being no different, and our bank, keeping in line with the tradition of Sir Sorabji Pochkhanawala, has taken the initiative. And today, we would like to announce the ESG initiative for capacity building of our employees by way of coordination with the University of Delhi, Ramanujam College. There will be a 2-month online certification course on the fundamentals of ESG and sustainability. The batch will be starting from 22nd of September 2023. The enrollment starts from today. And this course will enable our employees to contribute to the bank's vision of sustainable journey and transformation, and also make an impact on the outside world and communities in their personal capacity. The fees, course fee will be reimbursed by the bank. In addition to that, an honorarium of 1,000 rupees will also be paid to the employees. I request all our employees to take advantage and benefit of this and enroll and complete this certification course. Thank you so much, sir.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। साथियों, आपको जानकारी देना चाहेंगे, आज ये जो कार्यक्रम हो रहा है पूरे देश भर में इसे लाइव देखा जा रहा है। सभी साथियों के लिए एक बहुत जोरदार तालियां। इसके बाद हम आमंत्रित करेंगे श्री मोहित कोदनानी जी, महाप्रबंधक। सर आप आएँ और जानकारी दें।
respected MD and CEO sir, ED sirs, CVO sirs, and all my dear Centlites. IT is all pervasive and banking is no exception. But of course, the customer convenience and delight is the epicenter and paramount importance. Keeping that in mind, on this today's auspicious day, we are announcing few products of launch. The first one is UPI Lite. It's a Beam sent UPI app which is enabled with new UPI Lite features. It's on-device wallet with the following key features. First is that it has got a maximum balance of wallet of 2,000 rupee, and any person can make a payment of 200 rupees without using PIN. So it's a great convenience to the customer, ease to operate, and will reduce the workload on the core systems also, because the small denomination transactions will not be hitting to the core systems all the time. The second feature which we are launching today is again on Beam sent UPI. It is the new registration through Aadhaar OTP. This added feature, apart from what debit card and the branch activation which has been going on, but with this now introduction of Aadhaar and OTP, customer can register themselves for the UPI facility. It can also be used for reset of the PIN also at their convenience. So it's 24/7, and this facility will add convenience to the customer. The third product, which is facility, which is for our rural customers, and that is about the face authentication at BC point via micro ATMs. It is again UIDAI launched face authentication as an additional modality for the biometric authentication. So in addition to the fingerprint for eKYC validation, this has been also started, and our bank is amongst the first few banks who has started this facility. It will match the live face photo of the user with the available photo of the registry at the UIDAI. So this will also be a great security measure as well as convenience to the customer for doing the transaction at BC point. Of course, this facility, however, is available on the Android operating system only. So these three are the product features and the launches, and we will request all the field staff to make best use of it and add customers' convenience when we are launching these products. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। साथियों, जितनी जोरदार योजनाएं बन रही हैं, उतना जोरदार तालियां नहीं सुनाई दे रही पूरे देश में। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आमंत्रित करेंगे श्री विवेक कुमार जी, महाप्रबंधक। सर आप आएँ और अपनी बात रखें।
Respected MD and CEO sir, ED sirs, CVO, all dear Centralites. Wish you a very happy Founders Days. On this Founders Day occasion, there are two products which we are going to launch. One is a unique blend. It's a WhatsApp bot. It's a unique blend for marketing as well as facilitating a customer to understand the retail products, to understand what rate of interest and what EMI he will get. You will get a glimpse of that as a video which will be played during the session. What I would request is extensively use this WhatsApp bot, propagate it, send it to customers so that we get the leads out of it. The second is, again, we are going to have a unique tie-up, and I think this is the first PSU bank to do that, which will be a tie-up with a fintech company, two fintech companies for CASA acquisitions. It will be starting with CASA acquisition, both on an end-to-end and a physical mode. Gradually, it will shift across for the non-personal accounts. That doesn't go to say that we don't acquire CASA at the field level. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। हम आमंत्रित करेंगे श्री वी नटराजन जी, महाप्रबंधक। सर आप आए।
respected MD and CEO sir, EDs, and my dear colleagues who are present here and those who are connected through virtual mode. MSME is the backbone of the country, and Government of India is also giving lot of thrust to enable the MSME sector to get finance at ease, and also all other enablers they are giving. If we look at the MSME sector, mostly they are micro and small enterprises which are managed by either proprietorship or partnership concerns, and they have to do everything on their own. So in order to make their job easier, our bank has come out with Send Merchant Card, which will facilitate them to do the transactions. Either if they want some cash to be withdrawn, that can be done through ATMs, and at point of sales also they can make the payments, which will greatly facilitate them to going to the bank for their petty needs. Actually, this is up to 50 lakhs whosoever enjoying working capital facilities with us. Up to maximum of 2 lakhs, a sublimit will be given, and they can make use of that limit on an ongoing basis. Within that 2 lakhs, 10% of the limit will be for utilization by way of cash. So I think this will go a long way in enabling the MSME sector to improve their business with much ease. Thank you all.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। हम आमंत्रित करेंगे श्री अनूप कुमार जी को। सर आप आए। साथियों, हर योजना बनाने में बहुत समय लगता है, तालियां भी उतनी जोर से चाहिए।
Respected MD and CEO sir, respected executive directors, CVO sir, and my dear Centralites, wishing you all a very happy Founders Day. We are launching a product. It's a WhatsApp number for registering complaints for and also for inquiring basic information. The number is 6364861866. This will be on a live chat basis and will be available round the clock. This will help our customers to engage with our bank better and address their complaints at a faster level. We are also launching 2 more products. One is interoperable cardless cash withdrawal. This is a UPI-based cash withdrawal through our ATMs without using a debit card or a credit card. Our customers can go to any central bank ATM and withdraw up to 5,000 rupees by using the QR code displayed in the ATM screen. And this transaction will facilitate the usage of UPI for withdrawal of cash. This facility is also available to other bank customers, wherein those banks have enabled this facility are live on this platform. Another product that we are launching is NCMC card, which is the National Common Mobility Card. As you know, the government objective is one card, one nation, and as a part of it, the debit cards that are being issued by our bank are already live on NCMC platform. Our bank has already issued more than 1 crore cards which are live on NCMC platform, and we have made it live on DMRC, that is Delhi Metro Rail Corporation, and we, as of July, we are the 3rd highest in the PSU segment for the NCMC enabled card transactions. Friends, this card is again has a wallet-based feature wherein we can upload up to 2,000 rupees, and this card, once activated, is valid across all metros as well as oncoming road transport undertakings are also joining this platform. So you will really have a debit card which can take the feature of a ticket. And this card also has one more feature. It's a tap and pay card up to 5,000 rupees, and it can be used for tap and pay functionality at any of the POS. Thank you very much.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। आमंत्रित करेंगे आदरणीय श्री संजू मंगलूरकर जी, महाप्रबंधक, आप आए सर।
Respected MD and CEO sir, ED sirs, CBO sirs, to strengthen our credit processing center, which has been enabled in the September 21 for increasing the efficiency of the loan disbursements and reducing the TAT. Now we are adding the wings to the CPAC for the other way regional processing center and the regional approval centers. Now we are coming up with a regional asset verification center, so that the time for the verification and further disbursement process can be quickened. The salient feature of this scheme is that the officers will be verifying the primary and collateral securities, and wherever the centers are far away, the centers near the near to that center will be the RVSC will be inspecting the collaterals. So for that, separate staff will be also be provided near the center or as per the cluster basis. So it will increase the this efficiency of the system and help the customers also to have their turnaround time very less. Thank you very much.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। साथियों, अब इसके बाद चरण है कि हम जितने भी आज प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च हुए हैं उनका एक वीडियो दिखाएं। अनुरोध करेंगे अपने प्रबंध निदेशक एवं मुख्य कार्यकारी अधिकारी श्री राव जी से, सर आप वीडियो को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। इन उत्पादों के लिए, इन सेवाओं के लिए आपकी बहुत ज़ोरदार तालियां। और उसके बाद फिर एक बार हम अपने प्रिय प्रबंध निदेशक एवं मुख्य कार्यकारी अधिकारी श्री राव जी को आमंत्रित करेंगे। सर आप अपना संबोधन दें।
My esteemed colleagues on the board, Sri Vivek Vahiji and Murli Krishna ji, all my centralites. Today, we are all celebrating 142nd birthday of our founder, Sir Sorabji Pochkhanawala. And you all know that this bank is established on 21st December 1911. When he was 30 years old, he had that passion, commitment, courage, and convictions to start a bank. In those times, to start anything in the banking, certification is very much required. That is also conducted by the UK authorities. At the age of 27 itself, he got certified with all the requirements of the regulators. That is the commitment and passion our founder has in starting the bank. When our new recruits, the people who are below age of almost 35, they are accounting around 40 to 43%. So with the legacy and what the commitment our founder had, if you take that as an inspiration, our new young generation has to get the certifications at the earliest. Why I am giving this stress today is, out of 31,000 workforce, if you take out the substaff, in the remaining people, we are only having 32% of the people are having the certifications. Why this certification is required? Certification is the barometer, it is the benchmark, what the knowledge you have. Unless until you acquire the knowledge, you will never get the confidence in attending to the matters. And even in some customers comes and asks you, and if you do not have the confidence, and it is very difficult for you to answer them. And in many of the cases it happens, though we have the contemporary products and competitive products, people say that we do not have such products. So knowledge is the fundamental aspect, and certification is very much required. So let us have the inspiration from our founder in enhancing our knowledge. While establishing this bank, our founder told, this is the property of the nation. Much before, almost 58 years later, government declared it as a government bank under Nationalization Act. So the vision what our founder had regarding this property of the nation or people's bank even still holds good even today. This is the eternal truth. And in the same tone, what he emphasized is, bank thrives on the public trust. So here we have two most important words which our founder has given is, one is the property of the nation and second one is the public trust. Now if you see, even today in 2023, having almost 4,530 branches, 12,000 customer BC points, and then 3,600 ATMs, almost 18,000 customer touch points we have. But if you see the growth, vis-a-vis how the industry is growing, now there is a lot of room is there for us to improve. For that, what is required is to have a clarity on the objective. Objective is each unit, whether it is a branch, whether it is a ATM or it is a BC point, they should become a self-sustaining units. Means whatever the expenses we are incurring in these units, they have to generate enough income to meet these expenses. To make it little bit clear, if it is a branch unit, what we were advocating is, whatever the salary expenses that the branch is having, that has to be met with the additional incremental income from the business what that branch is generating. So let us have a clarity. Each unit should be a self-sustaining unit. For that, what is required? Everyone knows customer service, but what we want is the humility and humbleness that should be there in each one of us when attending to the customers. And coming to the enablers, what is that we have provided? Here, if you see the enabler in any organization, it is the policies that at the head office level that we frame, and the structures that we create for the better delivery, and at the lower unit level where performance is required to build the confidence in each one of the workforce which is there at the field level. For that, what is required from the HR perspective, time and again we are stressing, whosoever is there in the bank, in whatever the capacity they work, no one has the mandate to abuse or misbehave with any of our team members. That is the philosophy with which we have started for the past 2 years, 3 months, and I am happy to note now lot many complaints we are not receiving on this front. Almost all the people, whether at the controlling office level or at the branch level, they are at the same page. Maybe some aberrations may be there, but going forward that it will be addressed in a proper way. So one principle is each one of us has to behave in a more decent way with the team members, that is within the bank. With the customers, let us provide the service with the humbleness and humility, and acquire the knowledge. That's what earlier we were saying, to be confident in answering to the customer queries. And base of this, to grow and to prosper, what is required is the robust internal controls. Without the robust internal controls, even if we prosper, that is not going to be a long journey. Because once reputation is tarnished, it is very difficult to bring back what our founder told long back, that is the trust. To have a trust of the people and the customers in the bank, it is very much required for each one of us to be vigilant, to be aware of following the robust internal controls. When we see the deviations, it is not that loss is incurred by the bank, but much more damage is happening on the reputational front. For that only we have established one award in the name of our founder, Sir Sorabji Pochkhanawala Founder Award for the probity in the conduct of the business. Friends, going forward, I am confident each one of you will rise to the occasion and see that this bank's reputation in maintaining the internal controls will be a benchmark in the industry, and it is going to create a lot of reputation in the public, so that unless until we create that, the trust cannot be built up. And trust cannot be built up even a single night. It is a continuous process. So each one of us should contribute to this mission. Today, there are a lot of things our departments have launched that definitely goes a long way in attending to the customer requirements. As far as some of the issues is concerned, the way we are growing, it has to be accelerated further. That's why today I call upon all the people who are working, whether it is in the controlling office or in the regional office or in the zonal office or in the branch level, to launch a campaign. It is not the old new one. It is only a new avatar of our Central Connect. What we would like to launch here is greet and meet, meet and greet, whatever the way you put it. Let each branch head or the branch team meets minimum top 25 customers of that branch. For that, we will be providing you the timelines. Maybe we may be asking to complete by 60 days time. But physically we have to meet. That is very much required. Why we are saying this is, once you meet your topmost customers, it is not that the goodwill that will be generated that will be in the interest of the bank, but lot of things you will be knowing. If at all some good suggestions come, you have a channel to put to the top management in the value creators at centralbank.co.in. So friends, once you meet the customers, when you interact with them, definitely you have the idea, even for that social security schemes, you can ask them if someone or people who are working for that, people, you can ask them, why don't you enroll your maid servant or someone for this scheme? If they know someone, the street vendors, that lead also you can have. So a lot of things can be done, because at the end of the day, it is the people's bank. Whatever we work for, that should be for the enhancing the standard of living of the general public. That we will continue to do these things. And today, the top 25 customers meet and greet program, that campaign will be launched and the modalities will be given by the PDOD department. And other things, coming to some of the requirements our HR has taken out regarding the mental health and wellness support for the employees and dependent family members, that we will be launching 24/7 counseling services, and this will be helpful for the members to manage the stress, anxiety and other mental health concerns emanating not necessarily from the professional life, maybe from the personal life also. Next one is the physical health and wellness support. This is for the employees only, where virtual consultation with the nutritionists and dietitians will be provided. And there is a virtual consultation with the general physician, that also we will be launching. And then managerial consultations, that anyhow we have brought the mentor-mentee concept, and a lot of executives are enrolled in that, and that we will be expanding that mechanism. Along with this, our EDHR suggested we will be giving the date in the month of October last week or November, where each region has to conduct the sports day. This regional sports day will be observed across all the 90 regional offices, involving the workforce at the field level. Second one is family get-together. Each regional office has to conduct on 2 occasions in a year. First, it will be starting from the Deepavali. So these 2 things, that dates will be conveyed. And for family get-together, that date can be decided by the regional head. There is no hard and fast rule that all 90 regional offices has to conduct on a single day. So these are all the few things which our departments are launching and initiating for the betterment of self and also the organization. And a real tribute to our founder is to rededicate ourselves to the cause of the ideals. The ideals of our founder, that is the conviction, passion, courage in starting the initiative in the bank, and also coining that it is a people's bank. We work for the customers, we work for the general public. For that, again, I would like to reiterate that trust is very, very important. To build the trust as a first step, each one of us has a bounden duty to ensure that our internal controls are in place, and then follow in letter and spirit, so that all the stakeholders will get the confidence in the bank. Once again, I wish you all the best, and thank you for your patient hearing. Thank you.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर, और एक बार बहुत जोर से तालियां, हम लोग सम्मान में खड़े। हम अपने सभी सेंट्रलाइट साथियों का जो हमसे जुड़े रहे, उनके साथ साथ अपने वरिष्ठ प्रबंधन, शीर्ष प्रबंधन का भी हम यहाँ आभार व्यक्त करते हैं कि सर आप आए, और आप सभी यहाँ पर उपस्थित हुए, आपका भी बहुत बहुत आभार। और आज जितनी भी योजनाएं बनाई गई हैं, आपसे अनुरोध है कि आप सभी उसको आगे बढ़ाएं। यहाँ पर सर मेरे पास थोड़ी देर पहले एक और जानकारी आई, आपसे साझा कर लें। एक हमारे बॉम्बे यूनिवर्सिटी से एक शिष्य वो है, स्टूडेंट हैं, फ्रायट्रिस सतारा वाला, वो जो है सर पोचखानवाला जी के ऊपर अपनी पीएचडी कर रहे हैं। पहला ऐसा व्यक्ति है जो पोचखानवाला जी के ऊपर पीएचडी कर रहा है। अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ही हमें जानकारी मिली सर। 21 दिसंबर को उनको हम बुलाएंगे सर। जी सर, उनकी अभी पब्लिश कर रहे हैं सर, अभी उनकी पब्लिश होने वाली है अभी थीसिस सर। राइट सर, थैंक यू सर, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद साथियों।